Hello my beautiful angels, starseeds and dreamers, welcome back. My name is Violeta. This is a timeless tarot reading for you. Yes, you. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. All signs welcome. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Light Seers Tarot. Why? That was weird. I'll tell you later. Okay. So, I was thinking about the Queer Tarot for some reason, but I can't see where it is. Oh, I can see where it is. Okay, listen. Spirit wants the Queer Tarot for some reason. And so I will oblige. I will oblige, Spirit. Okay. The Queer Tarot. Let's see what's in your energy. As far as I can feel, you're restless. Some things are pulling you here, some things are pulling you there. You're a little bit spread thin, scattered a little bit. It's not your fault. You don't mean to be that way. It's just too many things requiring your attention at the moment, and you not being sure what needs to be prioritized in order for the best results to, for the best results to manifest. And so, okay. You're a little stubborn. You're holding on to everything you have. Like, I'm not giving it up. You're like, no. Four of Pentacles. You're really holding things tightly to your chest, and you're like, I'm not giving this up. You're not taking it from me. It's mine. Then 10 of Cups. You're afraid that everything is going to poof into thin air and just disappear, and it's not going to be yours anymore. Like, you almost feel like the angels will come down and take everything away. Not the angels, but like life is going to take things away from you, and you don't want to give it. But the angels are saying, but we can't give you what we want to give you if your hands are full. Like you're clutching your things so tightly, but you can't you can't receive anything like this, so you have to let go. You have to drop it. You have to drop everything. You just have to drop everything, let go, and just surrender. Just surrender. It doesn't matter what you have, what you don't have. It doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is to just accept what is and what could be, and it doesn't matter. Page of Cups. Something very surprising is going to happen. Very surprising, out of nowhere. The Devil. Something is trying to tempt you out of your cocoon. Like you're a little bit hermity right now, protecting your little cave, and something wants to get you out and get you to not lose things, but just forget things. It's almost like you've learned that you're not chained to anything, but this thinking is still in your brain, where the old mindset is still focused on what you have, and it's almost like you're chained now, not to people, not to places, not to things, but to objects. It's almost like, well, now I have these objects. That's all I have. I have this apartment. I have this bed. I have this tent. I have this, roof. I have this whatever. I have this car. I have this blanket. Whatever you have as an object, you're so attached to it because it's almost like you don't have anything else. It's not that you don't have anything else. It's just that you've let go of so much stuff that it's almost like now this is one of your last things, and you're clutching it onto it and you're like, no, I'm not letting go of any more stuff. And the devil was like, yeah, stay chained to that, to those things. Stay chained so I can control you. But you know that's not the way. Spirit says that's not the way. And so Spirit is going to surprise you with something that's going to get you out of this energy. Oh, it's a beautiful message. Don't worry about stuff and objects. They're not supposed to chain you. Like, let's say you love your apartment or your car or your city or whatever it is, your cat, whatever. I mean, it's not an object, but you know what I mean. Parts of your surroundings, your nest, your most important things that are physical right now, that where you are, the physical things around you are important to you. Like the books are important to me, the art is important to me, my apartment is important to me, you know, all the things, all this stuff is important to me. But I realize that I don't have to be chained to it. If someone gives me an incredible opportunity tomorrow and they say, well, you have to travel for it, or you have to get rid of all your books, or you have to blah, 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 I'm gonna be like, well, yes, I owe it to myself to accept, to try this, because I'm not chained to these things. These things are replaceable. I can get new books, I can get new art, I can get a different apartment, better apartment. You know, it's no use to get attached to things, to objects, because they're replaceable. People are less replaceable. But even then, we can find better people. I mean, not better people, I mean people who treat us better. You know, like we've, you know, realized in this whole process of letting go. And so right now, you're on the last leg of letting go, because you've let go of so many things and places and stuff that it's the last vestiges of things that you have, that you're left with, that you're clutching so dearly, that you realize I have to let go of this too, in order to receive what I've been asking for. And Spirit's like, well, what are you waiting for? Just let it go. Let it go. And you're like, oh, do I have to? Strength, yes, you have to. And you're strong enough to do this. Because the more you clutch to things, the more you delay this happiness, this joy, this peace, this blessing. You're going to receive something incredible, but you have to be strong and you have to be wise, the hermit. You have to be wise about the things that are worth being attached to. And I don't know about you, but an apartment or like objects are not exactly worth being attached to, because they're replaceable. In most cases, I mean, maybe the place you live at is your childhood home and you're so attached with all the memories and stuff. Or maybe your objects are so dear to you, they hold all the memories. But even then, why do you cling to these memories? Why do you cling to the past when what you've really been asking for is a better future? And so to get this energy going, to change it up, you really need to prioritize. So what's more important to you, to cling on to the past or to go on to the future? What's more important to you? You decide. It's your decision. And you're strong enough and you're wise enough, and everything's gonna go so fast once this surprising offer comes out of nowhere. It's gonna be some kind of communication or some kind of fast movement towards you. And it's sudden and it's quick and it's out of nowhere. It's gonna catch you by surprise. Even though you've thought of all the possible angles, it's still gonna surprise you because you won't see it coming. And after that, everything's gonna go really fast because you're gonna be ready, because you've been prepared. There's gonna be travel. See, you've been prepared to be able to let go of things at the drop of a hat. You've developed the skill over the last few months, few years, whatever, to drop things to let go of things, to surrender, to, you know, this has been your training up to now, and you're letting go of old things that hold you back and choosing the future, choosing the divine plan, because it's not even your plan, it's the divine plan. And it has so much potential. It has travel too, but you have to be with open arms, and they have to be empty in order to be able to embrace what's coming. And I know that's scary, because you want to have something in your arms, have something in your hands, just something, anything, you know, anything. But it seems like you're not supposed to have anything. You're supposed to let go of everything. I'm not saying just, you know, sell your apartment, get rid of your pets. No, of course not. Of course not. That's not what I mean. I just mean let go of having to have these things. Know that anything can change at any moment, and you'll be okay with that. You'll be okay with those changes that will be required. Because you're not attached to anything. You're not chained to anything like that devil is trying to convince you that you are. You're not. It's an illusion. It's the fear of having nothing, but you have to have nothing in order to have everything, to get everything. The Lovers. You're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice between the past and the future. Between what's been being offered to you and what you're so used to. See, when we say big changes are coming, we're like, yay, big changes are coming, exciting stuff. But then when it actually happens, we freak out because we're not used to these things. These are new things that our brain can't formulate. It can't figure out how it's going to work, and so it drives itself crazy trying to figure out how it's going to work. You're not supposed to know how. You're supposed to just embrace it, accept it, go with it, you know, trust it. The trust has to be strong here. See, it's coming. It's coming. Multiple things are coming, but you have to be ready, and you are. It's just that a part of you is still clinging on to the old ideas, to the old mindsets, to the old fears. But you're going to be ready. When it happens, you're going to be ready. You're going to know what it is. You're going to recognize it, and you're going to jump. You're going to jump. King of Wands, because you're powerful enough. You're confident enough for this stage. You've been molded into this perfect being, this perfect creature that can actually step into this role. You know, it's like you've been molded by the divine to be able to say yes to this crazy thing that's coming to you. You've been taught all of these lessons in order for you to be able to be here now, let go of everything, and say yes to the next thing, and recognize it, you know, and actually do well with it, you know, not drop it. You'll be able to hold it, all of it, even if it's big, even if it's scary, even if it's weird, even if it requires you to do stuff that you weren't sure you wanted to do. Knight of Pentacles, because this is what you've been working for. You've been so slowly working towards this moment that to give up at this moment would be nonsensical, because this is what you've been working for. Spirit says this next thing that's going to be offered to you is what you've been asking for. And in a way, it's not going to be exactly what you imagined in your head. And you're going to be like, are you sure that's it? And Spirit's going to be like, yeah, this is it. And you're going to be like, I'm not sure I want it anymore because I'm afraid. And Spirit's going to be like, what do you mean? We've been preparing you for this. What do you mean? Of course you want this. You asked for it. And so because it's not exactly what you imagined, it's going to be scary, but don't worry, you're ready. Ah, you're so ready. I feel you being so ready, and that's why it's getting so close. It's days, weeks. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's days and weeks. King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. You're gonna have so many choices, and it's not like you have to choose the one thing, you know. It's not like there's a right and a wrong choice. It's just that you'll see all of these options for what they are. You'll see the truth. You no longer see the illusion of the past thinking. In the past, you thought some things were not for you, too big for you, but now you see actually you're too big for them, if that makes sense. And so you're adjusting your bigness, you're adjusting your size in energy, I mean, in expectations, in frequency. You're adjusting your size to the next stage of your life, because the previous big part of your life was small, was too small. And now it's going to be to size or bigger. But you're never going to go for a smaller size ever again. Ever again. Never again. It's a whole new world of financial stability. You won't even believe it's happening when it is. It's going to happen out of nowhere, maybe overnight, because you've been so patient, because you're in the frequency of receiving big things. Wow. Okay. I think we need the inner child oracle. Inner child oracle. I don't know why, but let's see. This is a big message, you guys. The messages are getting bigger and bigger and clearer. I've noticed that too. They're not so vague anymore. They're clear. They're very clear. Even if it seems like it's not clear around you, it's clear in your mind. It's like it's solidifying. You understand why things happen the way they are happening. A time to remember, look back on your childhood. If you look back, you'll understand that your whole life you were made to fit a small box. And now not only your box is bigger, you're getting out of the box. Because you were never meant to be in the box. You were never meant to be in the box. Sorry. So to the floor, accept what is. The act of acceptance will bring peace. Exactly. Accept what is at the moment. Because at the moment, everything as it is as it should be, even if it looks weird in practice. Like you ask for things, but you don't receive those exact things, those physical things that you asked for, and you're like, what the hell? But you were never meant to receive exactly what you asked for. You were meant to receive the feeling you were asking for: freedom, joy, adventure, light, peace, happiness, love. All of those things that you were asking for, you're getting them, but in a different package that fits you better. And you can't tell what's going to fit you better, because you can come up with all kinds of physical things to make up for your manifestations, but you can never see how things are going to end up in the end. It's almost like, let's say I wish for a castle, and then that castle falls apart. You know what I mean? It's like you never know what's going to happen next, but spirit does. It sees the big picture. You see the pieces. And so judging on the pieces, you wish for things, but spirit gives you things based on the big picture and on the future and all the things. And so spirit knows better than you. And so you should be grateful that it's giving you exactly what you need, not what you want, because want and need are different. You want what you want, but you're getting what you need. And that's the beauty of it. Ah, you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so happy after that initial freak out. Set boundaries. Claim your power and know your value today. Exactly. Don't settle for less. This is the moment of your life where every decision you make is going to decide what's next. You're establishing your future now, And you're doing that by claiming your worth, accepting, seeing your worth, and acting as your worth. So if you settle for less, you're going to receive less. But if you know what you deserve and only accept that, you're gonna get amazing things next. And that's what's gonna happen, because you've learned all the lessons, you've been prepared, you've been trained. Right now, all you have to do is not settle for less than you deserve. And that's easy because you do it like that these days. Just hold off for what you know you deserve, because you deserve it. Because you're good enough, and you're more than good enough. Just you existing deserves to be rewarded. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to fight anyone. You don't need to, no. Those days are over. Now is the time to claim your legacy. Oh, I love that. Now is the time to claim your legacy. You are magnetic as... You're so magnetic right now because your frequency has been changing. You went through so many tests that you can't even... You will be rewarded. What did I say? You will be rewarded for this. My God, you... 2, 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're getting closer to that reward. I am receiving your messages. You're receiving Spirit's messages. You know exactly what's happening now. You know, you're not confused. You're not feeling anything other than perfect surrender and acceptance. It's like a no-brainer. At this point, it's like, I'm good where I am. I'm fine. And whatever happens next is going to be fine. And whatever happens next is actually going to be great. I love you more than I love myself. Spirit really, really loves you. Your angels love you. Your ancestors, your entire team of light loves you so much. They want to spoil you with so many gifts. But you gotta let go of everything earthly. Let go of everything that can hold you down. You're supposed to float up into the air. You're supposed to be not only limitless, but weightless. You're becoming weightless now. That's the magic of you. They're feeling regret. Someone's feeling regret because they didn't get on the train when they could have. You were at their station. They missed the train. Don't be too hard on yourself. Don't rush the process. And don't think that you're missing out on anything, and don't feel like you're supposed to be doing something. You're doing great. You're exactly where you need to be. You've done exactly what you needed to do. My love, you've reached not perfection, but you've reached the point, the turning point, the tipping point where everything changes. And it is this moment right now, right here. There are no limits. There are no limits, and time is not running out. I know you think it is. Union is coming. Union is coming. You've achieved union with yourself. Don't live in fear. Do not dare to be afraid right now. You have achieved this perfect union with yourself, within yourself, and therefore you can unite with another, or with other people, or with your purpose, or with everything. Your next stage is going to, I'm channeling now. I mean, this whole time I've been channeling, but now it's getting really loud because this next stage is going to unfurl, open, like petals, like those flowers that are closed off, and then in spring they open. Now you're gonna open up. Your life is going to open up and fill with all those goodies that are being sent to you as rewards for your magnificent job. But you have to let go of everything that's in your hands. Nothing can be in your hands when you ask for the next thing, right? And so drop it. Drop everything. Drop everything and enjoy the next stage of the process, because it's going to be very, very fun and crazy and unexpected. And ooh, I'm so excited for you. Okay. Let me know if it resonates. Let me know what's going on. If you feel called to like, subscribe, all of those beautiful things. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and watching this video and supporting my little tiny channel. I appreciate you more than I can say. Be well, be loved, keep going, never stop. I love you. I'll see you next time.